Hello, everyone. It is Nicholas and Dippolis here with another episode of Unsupervised Goopers. Dipper, how are you doing today? This is not the second time that we've done this. How you doing today?
It's not. It is not the second time. I am doing great. I am fantastic. Even. How
Excellent.
are you, my friend?
Excellent. Doing good. Doing good. Had a fun weekend at the old Dallas Nostalgia Con. That was super fun. Got to hang out with some really good, cool people like Tara Strong. Oh my goodness, she's so cool. And yeah, it was just super fun. Got to watch Tom Kenny play some SpongeBob music. It was really cool. Super duper cool.
What SpongeBob songs did he play? Do you remember?
He played the SpongeBob theme. The Gary song. And then it finished it off with the best day ever. But the funny thing was that like, it was 10 songs, and then the 3 SpongeBob songs. And I don't know if you have seen Tom Kenny's band. It's quite interesting. It's Tom Kenny and the oh boy,
Tom Kenny and the Heartbreakers. I know that's Tom Petty.
It's Tom Kenny and the something is like nautical. And the it's something. It's a cool name. It makes total sense. It's like sort of like beachy, sort of like, I don't know. They do fun little covers, and it was kind of sort of funny that we were all just sort of waiting, going like, oh, man, this is cool, but when is he gonna play the SpongeBob music? But it was super duper fun and super duper cool, and he's such a sweetheart. I've actually gotten to work with him a few times back in the day, and he's very, very sweet, very cool dude.
You're a very cool dude. And you got to hang out. You got to hang out with the legendary Tara Strong, which is
I know.
Which, if people don't know this, Tara Strong is Harley Quinn. She is the essential Harley Quinn.
She's everything.
Harley Quinn didn't come from the comic books. Harley Quinn came from the Batman animated series, and their first appearance was Mad Love. And Tara Strong is Harley Quinn. She voiced the very first appearance of Harley Quinn. So it's cool that you got to hang out with a legend like that and just kind of, chit chat.
No, she's super duper cool.
Doesn't she?
And she was a. Go ahead.
Doesn't she play? Does she play Raven or Starfire? I think she plays Raven on Teen Titans.
So she plays Raven on Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. She plays so many characters. She plays Sari in Transformers Animated. She plays Ben 10. She plays Timmy Turner. She plays so many characters. Truffles and Chowder. That's gotta be an important one, I'm sure, right? At least I'd like to think so. But no, she was so sweet. She's just such a she like totally was just so excited to like talk to me again, just ask how I was doing, and just I don't know, she's just really cool, and it's awesome being able to hang out with her more often, and I will be able to hang out with her more often because I'll be doing more shows with her, and I'm just super duper stoked about that, and it's so cool being able to hang out with these people again, and also just everyone that I get to hang out with. Like, I love hanging out with people that like run the shows and everything, because I'm kind of sort of like interested in that aspect of it too. So it's fun. Like, I love doing specifically the Nostalgia Con shows because I get to hang out with all my friends. Because a lot of my friends like work like with the show, so it's like always a fun time for me. I always get to just hang out with like friends and shit, and just hang out and like, I don't know, just party. I guess, I don't know. Like, it's just awesome. It's just like a cool hang. I say party, but the most we do is just hang out at a bar, get drunk, and then go eat food. Typically burgers.
I was just about to ask.
Japanese
I was like,
food.
"What do you do on your off time at these cons?" And you just answered my fucking question. I think there was a day that I sat down with you. I don't think we even recorded it. It was just me and you hanging out, and I literally pulled up the Chowder Wikipedia of guest stars, and I went through every guest star that had appeared on Chowder and asked you about them, and you told me about every single person. And the one thing that you've always said is that everybody's on the show is absolutely fantastic. So that's cool. Maybe we'll make an episode of that. We'll make an episode of that where I go through every guest star and we'll talk about them, and I think people really like that, because I know people like to hear about Chowder, and I know you like talking about Chowder because Chowder's fun, and we like talking about Chowder because
it's super duper fun, and I'm super duper like fortunate and blessed to be able to do the stuff I do the fun hangout stuff that I get to do, because I'm very aware that most people don't get that opportunity, so it's super cool to be able to do it, and just it's just more than anything, like, it's just like a cool experience, you know. It's just such a fun time, and it's kind of sort of like what I remember growing up hearing that type of life was, because I remember like way back in the day I used to be like big, and of course this, you know, isn't as cool nowadays because of how far the company fell, but back in the day before all the bullshit, fucking like Rooster Teeth I always thought was super duper cool, and I remember I'd like listen to their podcasts and like, you know, watch Red versus Blue and all that stuff, and like hear them talk about like going to different conventions and stuff. And I remember like being a teenager being like, damn, that sounds like a cool life. And now I've so like happened to fall into it, which is just so interesting and so fun, and I'm very, very happy I get to do this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you at cons. I've seen you work, and unfortunately, I don't get.
Yeah, you've seen me. I love that
up there, but I can't wait for you to come back to Arizona because I just miss you.
Dude, me too, man. Me too. I'm really excited. I would like to, like next time I come by, I honestly like don't want it to have to do with a con. I just want to be hanging out. You know, I just want to be chilling.
I wish you can come out in June and just get on stage, but June's like seems like your busiest fucking month for you.
Yeah, June is pretty rough, unfortunately.
Hey, look, the bunny rabbit's here. Everybody say hi.
Oh my goodness, I see. Oh, big stretch, big stretch. Or is that just laying down? Is that
he's just laying down.
Oh.
So when
goodness,
when bunny rabbits lay like that, that means they're comfortable because usually they're like always ready to go. But this dude is just he lives a pampered life.
He's getting bigger. He's
massive. Like
he's getting big.
A straw hat boy. That's what I yell at him all the time. Straw hat boy. Because I named him after.
Oh my god! Look at that.
He's so cute, right? He's a cute little guy.
Definitely bigger than when I was there. Man, that's crazy. That's so cool.
Because you were here like I think we got him a week prior, and then you showed up the next week, and he was still like a baby. Now he's a teenager. Because bunny to human years are fucking insane. It's like every like 40 years to like a human year. It's something wild like that.
Oh my goodness! What do they live to be, like 3 or 4 then?
They live to be like 8 or 9, dude. They live to be like 100 years old or some wild. It's not 40 years, but I forgot what it was. Hold on, let me look it up because it is something like.
Is it 14 years? Because that'd be about 8 or 9.
Let's find out. Rabbit to human years.
Yeah, it's frustrating how
a 1 year rabbit is roughly equivalent to 20 to 21 human years.
Good lord!
Isn't that insane?
Goodness. So that bunny really is a teenager, right? Like, you know.
Yeah, he's literally a teenager. Yeah. He's in his adolescence, or he's in his teenage years right now, and then when he is a year old,
holy moly,
he is going to be 21 and able to go to bars and drink.
Yeah,
like, Dad, come pick me up from the bar.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's so cool.
I think before we started this podcast, we were making fun of nu metal. Is that what we're doing?
Oh no! Well, you know, I wasn't like necessarily making fun of it, but you know, there is an observation about it that you can't help but notice.
It's always a white guy yelling in a high pitch.
It's always a white guy. Let's go. Going, hey man, what you gonna do?
You do that pretty fucking well.
I love it. Yo man.
Because you're
dude, I fucking used to listen to a lot of Limp Bizkit. It was bad. Just the one album though.
I listened to their first album, $3 Bill. And then I listened to the one after that. I can't remember what it was called. There was one after that. And then there was Hot Dog Flavored Water, which I was fucking. Hot Dog Flavored
Water is one of my favorite albums of all time.
I used to jam to that shit all the time.
That album is fucking nothing but bangers. Like, there's not one fucking bad song on that album. That album is fucking awesome.
It's like some stuff that I don't like. The genres that I fell out of, but I still listen to. Like nu metal is one of them. But there's a couple bands in there that I'll go back from.
Everybody had a fucking nu metal, like a nu metal splash, where they're like, "Oh yeah, this is what it's all about." And then we're like, okay, maybe not.
Like one album that I'll like go back and enjoy. I don't know. They're definitely nu metal. Linkin Park, their first album, Hybrid Theory, was a banger. Of course, yeah,
Linkin Park. That's why I say everyone liked nu metal at some point because Linkin Park was a nu metal band, 100%.
What's your I wouldn't call it guilty pleasure, but what is a song? Because we all know you're a giant metalhead. Like that's
Oh yeah.
we all know Nick Jones, the voice of Chowder, metalhead. But what are some, I would say, non-metalhead?
I got some songs if you want me to, because remember I worked at a shop for a while where I had to have a normal people playlist.
So
I have some songs
normal,
I could give you.
Your 5 top normal people songs. Let me hear what your top 5. Your top
Let me just
5.
go to my Let me just go to my playlist and see what type of stuff I have on here, because there are some bangers on here that have nothing to do with metal.
Top 5.
All right, let's see.
I'll give you.
I did end up adding a bunch of metalcore to this, because of course I did, because a playlist wouldn't be that long without it. But we got, oh my goodness, of course, this is definitely in the top 5. That would be the song "1 Week" by Bare Naked Ladies. Oh my fucking goodness! It's been 1 week since you lifted me up. Fucking love that song. Fucking love that song to death. Oh my goodness gracious. That one is incredible. What else we got on here?
Bare Naked Ladies is a great band. I don't care what anybody says. They have some good songs.
Here we go. Another early 2000s classic. Fucking The Impression That I Get from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Oh, fucking course I have that on here. I love that song to death. That is a good one. What else do I have that isn't in any way related? Of course. Send Me On My Way by Rusted Root. On my way.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? On my way. That is the most Disney ass. That's the most Disney ass music right there.
It's so good. Makes me think of Ice Age. And then there was also wasn't there also a mail commercial, like a FedEx or USPS commercial?
There might have been. I don't know.
I remember that too.
I think you're on 3 right now.
We're at 3. Okay, perfect. And then I also got Down Under by Men at Work, living in the land down under. Yeah, I fucking love that song. That's a fucking jam right there. And then if we have one more, let's see. Oh,
yeah.
Of course. What could be better than motherfucking Be My Lover? La da da dee da 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 da. I wanna be my lover, wanna fucking love that shit.
Were you just humming the Lost Woods tune from Zelda?
I was.
Okay, just
that's my
sure.
That's my
That's your
like
Jeopardy
trying to figure
song?
something out. Yes. That's 100% my Jeopardy
That is your Jeopardy song. I was like, that's a good one.
Usually, sometimes it's also gore. Sometimes it is also Gourmet Race from Kirby. So
I will give you my top 5 favorite five normal people songs.
Hell yeah.
Gin
That's
Blossoms.
a good category. I like that name.
It is. Gin Blossoms, Say Jealousy is one of my all-time favorite songs.
Of course.
Oh fuck, what was it? I was just listening to it. Jamiroquai, Virtual Insanity. I don't know if that's a normal people song, but that song fucks, and I feel like a lot of people know it, so I'll just put it on normal people song.
Fair enough.
Oh fuck. Cheap Trick, Surrender. Fuck, what's the one I was Culture Club, I'll Tumble For You. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you.
Okay, I know that one. I was going to say, a lot of these I don't know.
Boy George, I'm a little older than you, Nick, so my normal people music is way back. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, I don't know if this is even still relevant, but there was a song called Fastball The Way. And I fucking love that song. And I don't know, it wasn't a normal people song in the 90s, I'd say. Maybe I'm bad at this.
We'll like sing it a little bit. I can't think of it.
You can see the road that they walked on, it's paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold. Under the highway, and happy and old.
That sounds familiar.
It's a very 90s song. It was based off like a It's based off this couple that like just disappeared, and like this band wrote a song about them just like driving off and having like just a beautiful life, but in reality, like they found them at like they crashed and they died, unfortunately, to bring down the house. But it's a good song. Like if you've never heard Fast All the Way,
you know, the fucking good jam, just depressing story. But
okay,
that happens.
Okay, so we'll do this. What is a guilty pleasure song? A song that you normally wouldn't tell people that you would listen to. Unfortunately, I don't have this issue. I don't have this issue. I'll blatantly tell you that I listen to the song.
I don't have this issue. I don't have this issue either, but I think the one that everyone would probably be like fucking like kind of sort of surprised by me is just because it just does not seem like I would fuck with that song at all, but I 1000% do, and that's of course Gangsta's Paradise from Coolio. That's 100% a fucking guilty pleasure for me. I fucking love that song so much though.
I'm a big hip hop head, but the funny thing is Heather has more street cred to me when it comes to Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise, because the only version I know of Gangsta's Paradise is Amish Paradise by Weird Al Yankovic. I can't tell you
my God.
any of the lyrics.
I love that version too.
But I can't tell you any of the lyrics from Gangsta's Paradise, but I can rap the whole thing from Weird Al. It's just like every time I hear Gangsta's Paradise, the lyrics from Weird Al overtake it, and that's all I can ever hear is just that song. So no matter when I do listen to Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise, it's Weird Al's version in my fucking head.
You just saying the Weird Al. I love that. I couldn't do it now, but there was a point in my life back when I was playing World of Warcraft. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I just remember that part where I could easily rap through like full stop, like 100% perfection, Guitar Hero perfect rating, rap through Gangsta's Paradise and Amish Paradise.
I believe it. Your duality of man.
I fucking love those. I fucking love those songs. Both those songs. I love a lot of Weird Al too. I mean, you can consider Gwar a guilty pleasure too. I mean, I fuck with Gwar, and that shit's all stupid, but it's so great.
I saw Gwar with Toxic Holocaust and Sacred Right. And
that's fucking cool. That's a badass fucking show. That's cool shit.
I wouldn't call it a guilty pleasure, but I don't think a lot of people know this about me now because I'm all over TikTok if you've seen it. But I think I'm a big hip hop head, and people don't expect that from me. I listen to an absorbent amount of hip hop. I really enjoy hip hop a lot, besides metal and 1980s city pop. So my favorite album of all time from hip hop is Deltron's 3030. That is a perfect fucking album. And Del the Funky Homo Sapiens, my favorite hip hop artist. I fucking love them. But I like Eli and Grouch and things like that, and Jedi Mind Tricks, which is all gibberish to you. But yeah. Yeah,
I don't know none of this stuff at all. But
so
check it out. You like it, so it must be good.
Yeah, you've heard my vocals. You know my articulation is I'm good with pronunciation. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing I'm very good at. The reason that I'm good with pronunciation is because I listen to hip-hop and I practice the hip-hop. Like, I listen to metal bands to get tones and stuff, but, like, I'll take those tones that I learned and go listen to, like, a hip-hop song and scream over it so I can pronunciate.
Yeah. It's actually awesome because being in the car with Dipper's hilarious because, like, his playlist is already great because it's just fucking death metal and then all this other type of music like hip hop and whatnot. So, but the best part is he sings the songs all the same way.
I do,
which is in the screaming, which is awesome.
The funny thing is, Nick, I can sing. I just choose not to.
Yeah, I can sing too. I actually think the funny thing is I'll say it right here. I've actually gotten some pretty good tones, but that is something that the world is just not ready for. Because I'm not ready for it.
I feel like if you're a voice actor already, majority of the time you can sing. It's just does anyone remember that episode? On the wings of an eagle, or whatever the hell,
I fucking had it even back then, brother. I fucking
dude, I need to clip that part and put that. That is so fucking
what did you? It takes everything that seems like fun. That was me. I did that. You take everything that seems like fun.
Chowder, there was some singing. And then you got.
Nope.
So what is it? It's come on in. Feel free to do some looking.
Do some looking, stay a while, cause something's always cooking. Come on in, feel free to do some looking, stay a while, cause something's always cooking. Oh yeah, ladies love me. Food, anywhere food.
I just did that. So
I've heard it. I've heard it a timer. I've heard it a time or two.
Have you?
I was involved in its creation.
I had no idea that you were even remotely close to Chowder. How do you know Chowder anyway? How did this come about? Were you guys childhood friends growing up? Like, was this
yeah. Me and him were real cool.
Were you pen pals?
He was always eating my food when growing up back in the suburbs of Houston, Texas. I tell you what.
You know, it's so funny. You know what I should do? I should take pictures of you and Photoshop them in Chowder episodes and be like, I was there for that.
Oh my god, I was there for that, bro. You know, I covered wars. You know, so
yeah.
Like 2 people that get
that. That's fucking funny, dude.
Oh man,
I love you, Nick, because I can do dumb shit like that and just run with some just stupid fucking things. Just like, how long have you known each other for? Oh, show them off, Nick. Show them off. So Nick's back into collecting. Nick's back into collecting kaijus. So this is
something exclusive. I think a theater exclusive for -1. You can't see it because the camera, but like he's got like glitter in him. He's got like glitter in the vinyl, which is super duper cool. That was a cool one. Other cool ones too.
So before I met Nick, the reason that I know Nick is because I made a video about him when we became best friends. But there was a rumor floating around that everybody would tell me about you, that he has the biggest Godzilla collection. Like it was like he has the Guinness World Record, and I asked you this question too. I was like,
was never that big, but back in the day, back when I was first getting into social media with TikTok, one of the videos, like, you got to scroll all the way down to my TikTok, you'll see there's a video series of me where I had all my Godzilla stuff from when I was like, I want to say it was from when I was like 15 to 23-ish. So a big long period, like 7-8 long period, and I had stored it all away in boxes. So like 6 or 7 videos of my TikTok is just me opening up the boxes and seeing what they were, and then I ended up selling those just because was just thought I was done with the collecting stuff for my life. Just wanted to cash out on the investment or as it were, and I know, and then of course years later I started working at a toy store, and then like fucking realizing, oh shit, toys are fucking awesome. So I started a collection again, and then I found I needed a little bit of extra money, so I had to sell that collection, and now I've started. So this is like my 3rd fucking Godzilla collection now. But a lot of it is the 2nd collection, because the place I sold it to, Misfits, I just bought it all back, and that's where these new ones came from too. So and cool Godzilla stuff's in. They're my buddies, so I'll always be buying from them.
And me, as being your friend, I'm the worst friend ever to have, because I am a collector. Nick went down.
That's funny.
Show that pink one off.
But this is a cool one. This is a I want to say this was a re-release of Godzilla -1, or not -1, Shin Godzilla in 2020. This is a Shin Godzilla, and it's a pink one. And I want to say they re-released the film in 2020, and this was sold during that run. I also have the Godzilla -1 Oscar Award Godzilla as well, which is super cool. So that's a really cool one. And then I have a normal Shin here as well. Oh wait, I have one more Shin as well. So I have Godzilla stuff all over the place. This is the statue. There's a statue of Shin Godzilla somewhere, and this is the figure that's based off of the statue. It's hard to tell from the camera, but he's like all pitch black. It's actually really cool. Is
that the form where he has a skull at the end of the tail, the human face at the end of the fucking tail?
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
It's such a. I think honestly, realistically, that is probably my favorite Godzilla design.
You can't see it, but you can kind of see it a little bit there.
And probably plot. I like that he just keeps.
I love that movie.
Evolving into just. And I really like. Have you seen the concept art they did for the stuff after that comes for his forums, where he's basically becoming like a fucking.
I love that.
Like an angel in a way. Like, it was so.
I love
sick.
that. I love that concept art.
Because
I also got Super Godzilla from the game, which is basically just Space Godzilla right before Space Godzilla.
Which is Godzilla is great. I've been avoiding talking about Tokusatsu because I've been trying to get my buddy Hawk on the show, who is a big YouTuber guy who talks about Tokusatsu. That's his whole thing. Well, we could talk about.
Get him on. I'd love to. I can't wait for that episode.
He's a busy boy. I'm gonna bring it up to him again in person because he's gonna be in town this weekend at a convention that I'm gonna pop by and go see him for, and be like, "Hey, bitch, when you coming on?" And so, like, because he's just a busy boy. That's it. Because I want to.
Yeah.
I want to do the Tokusatsu episode. I want to talk about Tokusatsu.
Yeah, I want to as well.
I've been avoiding talking about Kamen Rider and Ultraman and Godzilla and Super Sentai, and it is fucking hard because that is some of my fucking favorite topics, and it's a topic that you know very well. Because I can't talk about One Piece with you, Nick, because you know maybe like 6 things about One Piece.
I know more than Logan Paul, because even I know it's Monkey D. Luffy.
Let's I know
that much.
Let's get in. Let's talk about Logan Paul for about 10 fucking minutes, real quick, and we can do
it a little. We can do it again. I'm cool with that.
Hey, Logan Paul, straight from the voice actor of Chowder and this dude from a metal band that nobody knows about. Go fuck yourself.
It's a little weird. His stuff is a little weird for sure.
Yeah,
it's just sad.
He's nice about it. I'm mean about it. You don't have to fuck up our market for mangas. I just want to throw that out there. He's not telling you to go fuck yourself.
I just need you to never ever get into Godzilla stuff, my brother. That's what I need from you. That's what I need from you, is to just not spoil the one thing I have. Because I gotta tell you, I've collected a lot of stuff in the past. Transformers, Sonic stuff, comic books, trading cards. It's all fucked now. The one thing, even PC parts are now fucked. It's all fucked now. Can I have one thing not be fucked, please? Just don't get into Godzilla. Do that for me, Logan. Thank you. Now fuck off.
You can watch anime, and then you can get cool stuff like this. I just got this piece of today. Boop, boop. That. He's like, I don't care. It's not Godzilla.
But do you have Skull Gamora from Ultraman?
No, but I got that expensive Yeti monster thing from Ultra Q. You remember when I sent you that picture of it? They sold it for $7 and it goes for $100.
I'm pretty jealous of that. I'm pretty jealous of that.
I still have it. I won't get rid of it. Like, it's, number one, it's the predecessor.
That's on my list. That's on my list.
It's the predecessor to Ultraman, because Ultra Q was just like kaiju monster stories. They would do it basically like week to week, and it would be kaiju monsters. And then Ultraman came out where it was there it is. That is exactly it. Yep, that's exactly what we're talking about. Ultra Q. Great, by the way. Basically, Twilight Zone for kaiju monsters is essentially what it is.
It is. It's 100% Twilight Zone with kaiju monsters. I'm actually trying to find, because I think there's a picture of the Yeti monster in this little booklet here.
Yeah, I think there was. It's like great fucking show.
Oh, you want to see that? There's a picture of the King Kong. There's a picture of the King Kong, which turned into the King Kong suit.
Let me see. I could briefly. It looks like
it's hard. It's hard to see.
It looks like the silhouette of a Bigfoot from those 1950s Bigfoot videos. That's what it looks like. That's a fucking cool DVD though. Is that a Blu-ray?
God damn it! It's a Blu-ray set.
How much was that?
Case. This was, you can get them on. Well, I don't know. I want to say this was like $30.
This is not bad. That is a great. So
It is, which set is it? It is the one from... Who distributed this? Oh, Mill Creek. The Mill Creek did a lot of these, and I think Shout Factory did some as well.
Dude, let's give it up to Shout Factory for giving us a lot of tokusatsu that would never really come out, I would say, if we didn't have that.
Yeah, no, these are super cool. I need to get the rest of these sets, because they have... I want to say at least Mill Creek or whatever this set is. I want to say it's at least up to Ultraman 80. But I think there's licensing issues with some of the newer shows. But I need to still get into all the Ultraman media stuff because I do want to watch all of Ultraman at some point. I've watched a lot of the movies. I just really want to watch a lot of the shows. I've seen like that Australian one.
I haven't seen that.
It's interesting. It's interesting. But I've seen. Well, there's two Australian ones. It's Powered and then something else. I have seen both, and they're both interesting.
Yeah, interesting doesn't sound good. When you say interesting, that sounds like it says it's bad.
I love it.
I
love it. Doesn't mean everyone else will love it. It's very cheesy, ridiculously cheesy.
It sounds. But like
so great.
You're great. You know that.
You're great.
So, it's. Oh, fuck, dude. I want to talk about tokusatsu so bad. It's fucking. If you don't know what tokusatsu is.
Well, here's the thing, though. It doesn't have to be something that we only talk about on one episode. It's a big part of both of our lives, legitimately. So, it's one of those things that it's just gonna have to be part of the sub. God damn, your rabbit is huge. That's so crazy. It's just gonna end up being one of the natural subjects of this show. It's just, we're unsupervised goobers that love tokusatsu. People are just gonna have to get used to it.
Yeah, Kamen Rider is my favorite thing, even though I'm behind on Kamen Rider Zets, and they've already announced the next Kamen Rider, which is wild, because they don't usually announce that shit till about, I would say, like, end of July, August, so it looks like they're ramping up. I hope they bring more tokusatsu to the West. Truly.
That's why I want to get caught up on, because, see, Ultraman is still going on. They're still releasing new Ultraman series pretty much every year, at least every other year. I need to get caught up on all my Ultraman, but that's a lot. But you did it with One Piece, so I can totally do it with Ultraman. Because even though there's like 1,000 Ultraman series, there's still not as many I guarantee you there's still not as many Ultraman episodes as there is One Piece episodes.
And I watched One
Piece. Because Ultraman took a big break from like 1980 to like, I want to say 95 or something, so it took like a big break.
There's the same thing with Kamen Rider, but I think it was like they stopped in like the early 90s and came back in like the early 2000s.
Gotcha.
Yeah, dude.
Godzilla did that too. Godzilla took a break from 95 to 98, and then from 2004 to fucking 2014.
The same thing that just happened with Super Sentai. Super Sentai's toy sales were fucking tanking. I heard the Power Rangers franchise wasn't really helping too much. So like it Super Sentai tanked, so they took it off the air and put a Space Sheriff Gavin on, which is doing real good numbers right now. So it's gonna be a while.
The sad thing is the era of toys is coming to a close.
I don't honestly.
It's so bad.
I don't think it'll come to a close. I just think that it's the scalpers that are getting into it and making it worse for everybody. I think every fandom is in trouble right now because of scalpers.
Well, it's also just, here's the thing though. All these things are typically kid demographic properties that then get, lifelong thing to then adults like it now too. Thing is though, is kids are like starting to like just toy properties, like kids don't play with toys. That's still the main driving force for a lot of kids just don't play toys. They get a phone so quick, they get a phone so early, and then it's like bam, 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 bam. Now I'm doing phone games. Now I'm doing
That's why
Nintendo.
The adults are taking over the market of where kids left off.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, I know more adults that own Kamen Rider drivers. I mean, I'm one of them.
Kids. I don't know a single kid that has Godzilla toys, but here I am as a 3-year-old with them. So.
Yeah, who the fuck? What kid is buying soft vinyl Godzilla toys? It's adults. It's
no
adults
one. Yeah, there's not a single kid buying these. I'm buying them because I remember buying them. Speaking of which. I have one of the first Godzilla. I think this might have been the first Japanese Godzilla figure I ever got, which was which I got at Wound and Wound Toy Co. This is a new version of it, but this is the Godzilla Island 6-inch Godzilla, Heisei Godzilla.
Because the Heisei, Showa, and Reiwa of Godzilla are all different from each other. They all Godzilla.
Showa's super different.
Yeah, Showa is completely different. And then when because I know they did some Heisei, and he was more modernized, more. And then now
technically every Godzilla has a different suit. They change it in subtle ways every single time. But the cool thing is it's interesting because the Showa movies are all one continuity, and then the Heisei movies are all one continuity as if they're all a sequel from like the first movie.
Yeah.
And then they continue on. But then the Millennium series gets really weird, where the Millennium series, for a while there, every single movie in the Millennium series is a direct sequel to the original. You know, getting rid of all the extra stuff in between, except when you get to Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Tokyo SOS. Those two are direct sequels to themselves. And then Final Wars that then suddenly acts like as if everything is canon, which doesn't make any sense at all. Like, but I love that about Final Wars. Everyone gives Final Wars so much shit, and it is not a great movie, but I don't give a fuck. Don Fry's in there with a fucking katana and his gravelly ass voice cutting bitches up, and fucking that movie, and Godzilla fucking the 90s Zilla movie, shitty CGI Godzilla gets fucking obliterated by the one true king, and it's just to a Sum 41 song of all fucking things, and you just can't get better than that. So I don't give a fuck that Final Wars is a terrible movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, at least when it comes to Godzilla.
You know
stuff.
what? It'll never be as bad as the American Godzilla movie. I don't care. Like, people are like, I like it for nostalgia purposes. I remember watching that movie in theaters and being like, what the fuck is this dog shit? Like, as a kid,
yeah, it's not a Godzilla movie. Yeah,
it is not.
You gotta look at it from a different lens to get any enjoyment out of it.
I can't. No, I can't look at that movie in any other lens except a shitty movie.
But I will say, I absolutely love the design of Zilla. Not as Godzilla. Oh God, no. But as like its own individual, like mutated lizard creature. I will say this though. I will tell you this, and you like cartoons, so you should absolutely give this show a try. Hold up a minute now. The animated Godzilla show
I remember
from
that show.
the movie is actually genuinely awesome. Because he breathes fire.
Wasn't he your fucking friends too? Wasn't he like their friends? Like, we're gonna hang out with Zilla, and he's gonna like come out and save.
Yeah, he's basically their pet, and but it's so great because he fights a different monster every week, and it's so fucking cool, and it's fun. You should give that show a watch.
I've seen it. It's not bad, but I will tell you this.
See, there you go. See,
I hated
Godzilla.
the Zilla design. I always hated it, but you know how I feel about dinosaurs, so it makes sense why I'm not.
Yeah, see, there you go. He doesn't like dinosaurs. I love Zilla because he looks like a fucking dinosaur.
See?
You know.
Yeah, and at least I have a good reason why I'm not like, he's just stupid.
But you don't have a good reason to hate dinosaurs, so they're invalidates your good reason of not liking Zilla.
I actually think I do have a reason.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. Well, now you gotta share with the class. Convince me. Why should I not like dinosaurs?
When I was a child, I think my dad had me skip that dinosaur phase and go straight to superheroes. So do you know how every kid has like cars, dinosaurs, superheroes? My dad was so into fucking superheroes as a kid that it was just Batman when I was a child. I don't remember watching any dinosaur shit, getting into any dinosaur shit. And like when I finally like saw dinosaur stuff, I just wasn't interested in it. So I really think that there was, it's not like he stopped me from the dinosaur shit. I think he just showed me Batman too early to enjoy
oh my goodness,
dinosaur stuff. So I think I missed that dinosaur part in my childhood for me to appreciate dinosaurs. That makes sense.
But the science of them doesn't like interest you at all, or anything like that? Because I find the science of it to be. I find this like paleontology is super interesting. Like how do you figure it out and stuff like that.
I'm talking about dinosaur movies. Like I could give two fucks less about
like Jurassic Park. And
yeah, like that. I could like you want to watch a dinosaur movie? Like I prefer not to, unless it's Velocipaster. That's a good dinosaur movie.
Dude, I remember there's a really famous mod for Left 4 Dead where it turned all the survivors into velociraptors, and like. I don't know why, but it was just really funny, and they all had like funny names, like Clever and like Fluffy and like what I don't know.
See, like paleontology is cool. Like learning about our history of our world and like dinosaurs is fine, but dinosaur movie, eh.
What if they breathe fire and have wings? Because those are called dragons. You think dragons are cool?
Yes, they're okay.
Oh, you don't think dragons are cool?
I mean, it depends on the dragon itself. Like, I guess. Eastern European dragons. I don't care. But like,
do you like medieval stuff, like fantasy stuff?
I do not like fantasy stuff. So
I
don't like Lord of the Rings. But if Lord of the Rings was set in feudal Japan with samurais and yokai and shit like that, I'd be 1000% into it. Like, that'd be the best movie ever fucking made. But it's not. It's made with elves and dwarves and shit, and I don't fucking care.
Alrighty, fair enough.
I guess it's just the aesthetic of that I just don't particularly enjoy. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about like just princesses and all that shit. I mean, The Princess Bride is probably about as far fantasy as I go, but that's not even really I consider like a fantasy movie.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah, dude, knights and shit just not for me. Samurais and Ronins though, let's go. It's basically like who do you prefer as a swordsman, a knight or a ronin? I prefer a ronin opposed to a broadsword. I prefer a katana to a broadsword. I just think they look sleeker.
Those Egyptian sickles are the coolest swords, though.
No, those are cool. Yeah, they're cool as fuck. I'm just saying, if Lord of the Rings was set in fantasy, like I gave my heart to Game of Thrones. I was like, okay, I'll give fantasy a shot. Game of Thrones was awesome.
Bad until it wasn't.
The last season was so fucking bad. I don't watch fantasy anymore because of it. I was
Thanks, like, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you could have done like the cool. You make somebody mad. She's the king of the dragons.
But you're enjoying Crimson Desert though, right? You're enjoying that.
Yeah,
game,
but Crimson Desert's something weird. That game is.
I know it is. I know it is weird. It's not strictly like medieval knights and stuff, but it does have a lot of that like knightly aesthetic. Which is why I want to get into it.
But they're more like barbarian Vikings to me, like those sort. Like there is very that.
Well, see, I consider that to be fantasy though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
that to also be fantasy.
I don't like European fantasy. How's that? Is that better for you? I don't like the European aesthetic of fantasy.
Yeah. Because I mean, a lot of samurai tales I consider fantasy as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like Tolkien, I can't stand that his like that. It's got it. Then we'll narrow it down. It's European fantasy, like the King Arthur and all that other shit. Like I really don't fucking care for, and that's why I was like, pumped about Game of Thrones because it has that aesthetic of European. And then it just completely shot itself in the fucking foot with the worst ending I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's because good old Georgie doesn't know how to write a book very fast.
No, it's and like I've noticed this. If someone's like, "Yeah, I don't have the ending to my story," I probably don't want to hear your story. Like
that's a good. No, I agree with that. Actually, I think that's a very if you don't have an ending to your story, then it's very difficult for me to want to get invested in the story because it's not a full story yet.
No, it's not. Like, that's the reason I think One Piece is still going and it has all these parts built up, because Oda always had a beginning and an end. It's just everything kept building in the middle. So as long as someone has a beginning and an end, I'm most likely going to trust their process, because they already know what the end is going to be and where it's going to start. And everything in the middle, else in the middle, just needs to lead to it. And you can do that. You can go back and write yourself out of the corner, is what I'm saying. Is like you've already have the ending, that doesn't work. I can go back and switch just to make it work, instead of just writing a fucking story and be like, I'll get to the ending when I get there, and then you write yourself into 16 different parts and you can't write yourself out of it.
When you have a clear goal with the story, that does help. That does obviously keep it more engaging. When you're like, okay, where is this going?
Yeah, where are we taking this? What are we gonna do here? Unlike George R. R. Martin, who's like, I still don't know what this book is coming out.
Yeah, he's still. I just, it's gonna. I think the latest thing he said about it was like, I just haven't been in a really Winds of Winter mood lately. I just haven't been wanting to write for it. It's like, brother, you've been writing this book for like 16 years or whatever. Like,
we're not getting it. It's
you haven't. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah,
you're never gonna get it.
Yeah, not happening at all. And then I think he said, wasn't there originally supposed to be one more book after this one? Winds of Winter's not even the fucking like finale.
I think so. Something like that.
There's like supposed to be one more book after that. It's like, oh boy, good luck.
I wonder if that's the Stephen King issue, because like almost every Stephen King book or Stephen King ending fucking sucks. I wonder if that's what he does.
He's lost his luster. He used to be the king. He used to be the king of endings, and now he's kind of sort of lost his luster. But at least he can write books. At least he can get them out, though.
He does get them out.
He gets them books out. You know, he fucking doesn't fuck around. I remember seeing a presentation with both, funnily enough, George R. Martin and Stephen King, and George R. Martin goes, "I just got one question to ask you. How do you write so damn fast?" or whatever the fuck, and it's like
cocaine.
Like Stephen King, I think, like yeah, Stephen King, cocaine and sea turtles, magic sea turtles, or whatever the fuck. Tortoise, it's awesome.
A tortoise that carries the world, or whatever, or is it whatever the fuck that thing is?
I think it's a turtle that carries the universe.
Oh yeah, it's some weird shit. But you know, everything's based in Maine.
Like a galaxy turtle. It's like Gamera but bigger.
So for as big as that galaxy is or universe is, everything takes place in Maine.
Yeah.
Everything happens in Maine for some reason.
Basically. Now there's a TV show that I think takes place in Maine too. So more stuff happening in Maine.
So the Pennywise show was pretty good. I won't lie to you. I actually enjoyed that.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I actually do really want to watch it.
Where Stranger Things last season was a bunch of malarkey. Season so fucking so. Dude, I have to bring this up. In the middle of the worst shit happening inside Stranger Things, they will fucking pause and have a moment that'll last 5 fucking minutes in this show where there's just like awful. I'm like, stop, like everything's crashing around them. They're like
unacceptable.
Yeah, and I'm like, you do realize
that shit takes you out of it so bad.
There. Yeah, the last season was bad, and then I watched Pennywise, and like they went balls to the wall with that motherfucker. They're like, oh yeah, there's kid death. There's kid death in it. And I was like, oh, you're actually gonna show it? And then they showed it, and they're like, here's a kid getting ripped in half. And I was like, wow. I was like, you went there. I was like, the one thing I will complain about for the Pennywise show, the It show, the CGI fucking sucked. Common Rider CGI from Zets is better than this fucking It show. It's bad, dude. That was the worst thing, but it did do some cool practical effects.
The era of Japanese CGI being dog shit is well and truly gone, though. I will say that
it's getting good.
Japan took a little while to get on the really good CGI train, but like around the era where Shin Godzilla, because I remember for the longest time, like, I watched Shin Godzilla, and I thought some of that was Suitmation. And there's not, like, I think there's, like, a puppet here and there, but it's so mainly just, CGI. And then -1 looks fucking perfect. And then the new movie, the trailer for the new movie where you see Godzilla come out of the ocean for 1 second, dude, looks good. Incredible. It looks... Like Japan CGI, Toho specifically CGI has gotten so good nowadays. So it sucks to hear that this Western TV show, which of course for a long time the Western CGI has always been a top-notch stuff, is just sad. Although I blame Marvel for that, because a lot of those Marvel movies
push those people too fucking hard.
They do it on purpose to make the CGI. I've read something about this where a lot of like the studios, like big studios, purposely want to make CGI like not as good and just see what they can get away with, because if they realize that a general audience like if you ever see like Black Panther, the final battle scene. Black Panther's a pretty good movie, but the final battle scene is so horrible because the CGI looks like a PS2 pre-rendered cutscene. And so they've said, I've heard that studio execs are trying to see what they can get away with, because if you can just get away with terrible CGI in movies, then you don't have to put that much effort into it. So you can save some money. So I've heard that.
I believe it.
Sad.
So we'll start to wrap up here, but because we're speaking about movies, but I want to talk about 3 trailers that I just saw and seen if you've seen them.
Yes. Which one?
So we'll start off from the bottom tier. I'll work my way up right now. So the first one is, have you seen the Resident Evil trailer?
I have seen the Resident Evil trailer.
Are you excited for the Resident Evil movie?
I don't know how to feel about it, because I love Zach Krieger, and I hadn't seen the previous 2 horror movies, but I've heard they're both fucking cool.
Really good.
But I will admit, in the trailer, I will say, there's nothing except for maybe 2 shots in that trailer that go, oh, this looks like Resident Evil. Everything else just looks very, very, it looks cool as shit. It looks cool as shit, but I'm a little apprehensive because nothing that I saw in the trailer screamed Resident Evil movie to me. And then I heard, and then 2 things kind of sort of like really are making me apprehensive, and that is the fact that Zach has completely said that, oh yeah, it's just entirely its own thing. It takes place during Resident Evil 2, but it's entirely its own thing. And then all the memes of Resident Evil, the backstory of the guy that died that you got the Southern Key for, and it's like all those like memes, like random NPCs, like that. This is the backstory of that random NPC you saw in Resident Evil 2 for like 2 seconds.
So what I think
those memes got me pretty good.
So I think it feels very Resident Evil to me. I'll explain why right now. So first off, we start with a dude running into a house in the middle of nowhere. Boom. That's a staple of Resident Evil right there. Place in the middle of nowhere.
Absolutely.
He goes inside the house. He finds a gun. He finds keys. And then from what it looks like, inside that barn, there is a fucking manhole that goes into a tunnel. That is the most, with a monster at the end of the tunnel. That is the most Resident Evil game thing I've ever seen. That is. So I think what is going to happen in this movie, it's going to take place during Raccoon City during 1998 when Claire and are Leon in there. I think he is not going to really have them in there. And I know he says he's not going to have any cameos. I honestly think he's either going to run into one of them, something's going to happen, and then they're going to go off screen. Done. 2 seconds, max 2 seconds they might do. You know, Leon shows up, kills a zombie, says a badass
You don't think it'll be like a Resident Evil 7 thing where at the, you know, like the last moment you see like a familiar character, like what they do with Chris?
It could very well could be. I'm fine with that. I know why he's not using this main thing. I mean, Fallout is a perfect example for me. Like Fallout, they just took the universe and just and built some other characters, and like they had some centralized characters in there, but they weren't main protagonists. Like he could have Rebecca show up from one of the old Resident Evil games, mention Claire Redfield, mention Claire like all he could just mention these. He could mention Wesker. Wesker can show the fuck up for like 2 seconds and just like watch.
I really want to see
there's
fucking
all
Wesker.
sorts. There's all sorts of weird shit he can do without touching on Leon, like without actually showing them. A picture of Rebecca, like in Resident Evil 2, when he goes in the fucking office of Wesker and he has a picture of Rebecca. Like there's so much little shit he can do to satisfy fans. Because I'm
still excited for it. But like some of those shots, like the limbs like coming out of the door, I thought that was a cool visual. I thought it was a very cool visual, and the bodies falling and then like exploding. Again, I thought it was a cool visual, but it was such a weird, unique visual that it specifically, like when I saw it, I go, that didn't seem like Resident Evil to me. It's a cool visual, and there's always been badass like fucking cool visuals, but it just seems so like oh, that's interesting. Like I'm excited to see what the entities are, like what it you know, like the big guy in the sewer. People are saying, I love the fact that people are saying it's Mr. X after after a bad breakup or something or whatever. Like the memes are like sad Mr. X, where he's like let himself go and he's just sitting in the sewer like butt naked.
So we'll have to do a whole episode talking about this about the rest.
We should make it a point to both see it. Like
we will.
Like
I'm gonna see it
when it comes out, and then we'll just have an episode dedicated to it. Because I think we're both interested in. I mean, I love Resident Evil, so it's both interested.
And we're two sides of a different coin too. Like you're still excited to see it, but you.
Oh yeah, I'm still super duper excited.
And you don't feel like it's.
I'm just apprehensive of it. I'm just apprehensive of it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. I'm very curious to see. Very curious to see how I like it.
I guess I've seen his other 2 movies, and I really did enjoy. I enjoyed Weapons a lot more than I thought I would. So I feel like I'm really going to enjoy this one. The next movie on my list, which I was surprised to me because I wasn't a big fan of the other one that came out, is the new Resident Evil Burn movie. So I didn't think the Rise.
You mean Dead Rising?
No,
or not Dead Rising.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Evil Dead.
I almost said Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it's so many deads. But yeah, the Rising one, the first one didn't really catch my eye, and I saw it, and saw parts of it, and it was okay. But this new one looks awesome. This new trailer looks great. Are you in it?
So,
you gonna tell me you're in it?
No, but no, I know, right? No, I love Evil Dead. Oh my goodness, I'm like, fuck, how many Deads are there? I love Evil Dead, and I didn't see the last one, but I love this. I've seen 1 through 3, and Army of Darkness is actually one of my fucking favorite movies of all time.
It's one of my favorites too.
And then I saw when did that remake come out?
Oh,
the first remake?
I think it came out in like 2015, 16, maybe
something like that. 15, 16. I saw that. I actually liked that one. That one I thought was kind of gnarly. And then I didn't see Rise, but I did see the show.
2013. Sorry about that, folks. It like cut off, and we talked for like an extra 10 minutes about the Backrooms. So what I was going to mention is the next trailer that I want to see is the Backrooms. I'm so fucking excited about it. And Nick hasn't seen the Backrooms, so we decided that if we can,
I'm going to study up. We're
going to study up on it. I told him to watch. I'm going to send him Wendigoon's video. So. Yeah. Chowder, the voice of Chowder, is going to watch a Wendigoon video about the Backrooms. And it's going to be amazing because I want to have a whole Backrooms episode coming out.
Hell yeah, I'm excited for it.
Because at the end of this month, the Backrooms does come out. So it'd be cool to do a Backrooms episode before it comes out.
And we'll watch we'll watch it like we'll do the Resident Evil one. That'd be kind of fun to do too. Just like talk about, we'll both be tasked to go see a movie, and then we'll go see it, and then we'll fucking talk about it afterwards. That's cool too.
And then I will also bring up, you don't have to research this because I already know about it, and it's very convoluted, so I'll just touch on the main things. So there is 2 separate areas of the Backrooms. There's the Kane Pixel universe, and then everybody else built off the Wikipedia. So there are two different versions of the Backroom because it all send off one picture from, I think it was Reddit or 4chan, one of those 4. But hey. You know what, Nick? Thank you so much for being my friend and talking with me every week.
This is always so fun.
And then,
this is always so much fun.
You know, before we start wrapping up, what do you have coming up? You got any cons coming up in the next soon?
I got Smoky Mountain Fan Fest at the end of this month, May 29th through 31st in Smoky Mountain, Tennessee, and I am so excited. And I'm going to hang out with Nigel, Potent Frog, amazing impersonator of like cool voices. Like he does impressions like a motherfucker. He's been on TV because of he can do impressions of so many different voices. He's an incredible voice talent. He's a good friend of mine, so we're gonna hang out together at Smoky Mountain. So come hang out with us. It's gonna be a blast. We're going to have a fun time, and I'm super excited about it.
Fuck yeah. And then about a month, my band Killed by a Yeti has a show at the Nile Theater, June 6th, called Sad Dad Festival. And I'm very excited. A bunch of cool bands. My buddy from the Norwal are going to be there. I was just in their music video. They dropped like a month ago. So go check that out. Make sure you go see Nick in Smoky Mountain, Tennessee. Smoky Mountains, right?
Yes.
Smoky Mountain, Tennessee. Go get an autograph from him. Talk about metal. Tell him Dipper sent you, and then give him a big hug from Dipper. And we love you all, and we all hope you have a good night.
We love you so much.
Bye.
Bye.